This was a unexpected video. I saw this while I was at work. Criterion announced it, and I was very interested. I was very intrigued, and we're going to talk about it a little bit. I'm not going to put any music on this. I don't know, maybe I might, but yeah, this is just going to be a casual, laid-back video talking about the Criterion presents Janus Contemporaries. This is really exciting. This is really exciting. Criterion hasn't had a good sub, I don't even think they've even had a sub label since Eclipse, which right here, this is late Ozu. I have a few Eclipse series DVDs, which they were only DVDs. I don't believe they were ever Blu-rays. I remember The Ascent was a part of the Eclipse series and ended up coming out on Criterion Blu-ray. And if you're not familiar with Criterion, this is the Criterions, that come out now. And then this is the older Criterions, which if this is, I'm just too excited, honestly. But I would love to see maybe this label sort of get the older, I don't know, maybe it could say something like Janus Contemporaries on the top, and then they could use like the original theatrical poster for the film. I like it whenever films do that, use the original theatrical poster. I do like Criterion's artwork, don't get me wrong, but like Kino Lorber, for instance, with here's La Chinese from Jean-Luc Godard. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just talking, I'm just rambling. There's so many things that they could do, but let's read a little bit about it. This is literally hot off the press. Starting this fall, Criterion will proudly join Janus Films in presenting Janus Contemporaries, a new line of home video editions of first-run releases fresh from theaters following their streaming premieres on the Criterion channel. I think this is great. I really do. I think this is going to work out really well. Kicking off with the Cannes Jury Prize winner and Academy Award nominee EO, which I actually bought the BFI version because I was wondering when it was going to come out on Criterion. And then it will feature No Bears, The Innocent, Godland, and The Eight Mountains. Let's see, Tori and Lakita. I'm very excited about The Eight Mountains, No Bears, and Godland. I already have EO, but I'll probably definitely buy EO, with this. Now, I'm not sure if these will be coming out all together. I would kind of hope that they would. But the Blu-ray and DVDs, I can't even talk. The Blu-ray and DVD editions will include new interviews with the filmmakers produced by Criterion as part of the Criterion Channel series Meet the Filmmakers, and will retail for $29.95 Blu-ray and $24.95 DVD. That's actually, that's not bad. Let's see here. Yeah, so not really too much. I mean, there's not really, you don't really need to know more, I don't guess. But yeah, I think this is a great idea because when you look at, for instance, this year, Criterion announced that they would be releasing a lot of Neon titles. And then, of course, with Janus Films, and I'm assuming Janus 4K restorations will still come to Criterion, I think. But this actually, I think, is better because when you look at something like EO or Godland, when you look at a lot of these Criterion releases for Janus Films, especially with newer ones, there's not really many supplements that you can get. A lot of Criterion releases, especially older releases, they've had a chance to conjure up, material from the last 40 to 50 years. I mean, sometimes 20, 30 years, sometimes 100 years, with films that's come out in the 20s. But for films that's just recently come out, I think it's perfect. I think it makes a lot of sense. It allows Criterion more flexibility to release older films or more niche films, as opposed to having to release a new Janus film. And then also new Janus films that release, like EO, they don't have to wait as long to release those films. Because I'm assuming Criterion, they have their sort of release slate planned out months ahead. So I'm very excited about this because I was wondering when No Bears would come out in Godland. I wasn't expecting those to come out for like the next, year or so. It makes me wonder if they would be open to maybe doing something. This is what I've always said with streaming films. I believe that streaming should do, theater, do a theater run, 2 weeks or so, then streaming, and then after that release it on Blu-ray or DVD or 4K, which I wonder if any of these will get 4K. Probably not. It took forever to get 4K to begin with, but I'm still happy nonetheless. But yeah, I think it would be cool if maybe Criterion did a Netflix version of this or an Amazon version. You know, I think this is awesome. This is just really cool that we're getting a fresh label from Criterion. So now knowing, you know, with Janus Films, every single time Janus Film releases a new film, just knowing that it's going to get its own version, it's very exciting. That's very exciting. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this down in the comments below. This is truly exciting. I really hope that we sort of get. I would like to at least get EO and Godland and No Bears. That's just kind of me being greedy. But we'll just have to wait and see whenever they release more information about it. And I'm excited to see what they do with the packaging. I'm assuming it's not going to be anything too crazy. But yeah, we'll just have to see. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up and maybe subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time.